Good morning once again from Erin. It's just around 6 a.m. We're in a village, Erin. And this is one of the best parts for me, waking up, listening to the morning sounds, listening to the birds waking up and going about their business, just listening to the world wake up with coffee. Yeah, I had such a nice time yesterday on the beach at Frank's Bay with the family down at Lucero. It is a day that will forever be remembered. It was a day that was filled with so much joy and so many blessings. And we played cricket. I get a little mat. So today we're taking it easy. I don't know what the day has in store for us, but I am looking forward to it. And what I will do this morning is that I will walk you through the garden. Aunty Georgie actually suggested that I take you around the garden and show you some of the trees and some of the plants and vegetables that they have around the place. I think it's a brilliant idea because most times we don't have the opportunity to get a close-up look at trees and the flowers and new fruit forming on the trees. Yep. I will never ever get tired of coming out here on a morning and listening to these sounds and feeling the morning at this hour. Feel it waking up. Looking at the skies. This is my situation. See, I put my chair on the back step here with my cup of coffee waiting, and I'll be sitting right here. Uncle Dodo right down there, you know. Uncle Dodo right down there. Don't want to talk too hard. And that will be my view. The house runs are right on time. This was the same time they came yesterday. They're perched on that tree there. That's a lime tree. They're perched there. Yep. They're somewhere in between there. Seeing them from here, you know, but you all might not be able to get a visual. So we're going to, my cousin Adrian went and got some doubles for us this morning. And we're going to have breakfast in the back shed. I like my little cricket scar there, no boy. I make a dive yesterday to catch that ball, but I dropped the catch. I dropped the catch, but I get this instead. I kind of like it, you know. Yeah, and don't get tired. I have my garlic stone. My aunt make sure, and she pick it up from the counter for me not to forget it. And we'll just make some coffee, head down in the shed, and I will show you some nice plants. Uncle Dodo is sleeping, boy. You could have really get up and eat the doubles with you, know. Uncle Dodo. Oh, Uncle Dodo. Duck out, cool. My ring actually, but doubles calling first. Doubles first. Dodo is sleeping still. Yeah, he knock out cold. I hear him say something like, ooh. Good morning. Coffee and doubles in the back shed. Let me show you. I walked through just now and show you, but this is heaven this morning. Heaven. Yeah. Boy, we would eat everything. We eating everything. This is from Lucero Junction. I haven't had this in over a year.
Doubles.
Lucero Junction doubles is one of the best doubles.
Yeah. That's my favorite.
Yeah. You eat yours already?
Right,
look at that. And it's still hot.
No,
Good doubles.
Morning. We wanted to call you.
Morning neighbor, morning neighbor. So, a woodpecker just now, you know. Yeah, I had a woodpecker just now. I see that. I listened to them this morning. So when we go hear him knocking just now, I'll take a walk and see if I see him. Right, so we have a nice little pantry there. We sat down and we had the doubles and coffee and had a little old talk. The shoot me blog. And I'm gonna start from, I want to show you a noonie tree. Right? And just before I go forward, I really want to mention this. My family down in Erin, I'm talking about from grandparents to aunties to uncles and now even to cousins, they love to plant the land. They love planting. They love putting things in the earth. They love tending to the different trees, to the different crops. They love harvesting and they love sharing. And so walking through the yard, walking through the garden, it reminded me a lot of when I was growing up. Our home, our yard was always planted with all types of trees. Cherries, mangoes, citrus, all different types of citrus, all different types of vegetables, seasonings, because I used to go in the market and sell, you know. Yeah, Alice was a market girl. I used to sell, I remember I used to sell outside Thomas Trace, on the side of Thomas Trace there. Mom used to put some fresh produce on her table and I started selling outside there probably around 6 years old. Yeah, Surrey's age. I used to be out there selling my little cucumber and stuff. Peppers, we used to heap up everything in heaps. Back then it was 10 hot peppers for $1, you know. And as the years went by, Daddy got sick, Mommy died. My brother, he takes very good care of my dad, so there isn't really much time to maintain the trees, and a lot of the things died out, you know. But that was our way of living, and being here with my auntie and my cousins, it just takes me back. And of course I'm going to share as much of it as I can with all of you. Now let me ask all you something. All you know what is a noonie tree? Is noonie or noni? Noonie. It was a big tree, they say. Yeah, I know it was a big tree. So listen, y'all. This is a baby noonie fruit. It tastes real nice. No, it doesn't. It's not a nice tasting thing. It's not a nice smelling thing. But there are some health benefits. Right. So this is, in case you never saw a noonie fruit, this is a noonie fruit. It looks like it has a lot of eyes on it, and that's the flower there. And this is a noonie tree. This is the presentation, right? This is Sigen. Well, you know it as Sigen, but this is moringa. Now there aren't any fruits on the tree at the moment, but there are lots of leaves, lots of flowers. If you've never seen moringa leaves up close, this is what they look like, and these are the flowers. Now I don't know if you could use the flowers for anything. I know the fruit, the vegetable as the fruit of the tree, they use it to make talcaries. I know they use the tea, they use the leaves as tea, but I don't know if the flowers are edible, if they make anything with the flowers. But yeah, so we walk in. Aunty Georgie said that she was sick just before Christmas, very sick, and she wasn't able to tend to the garden. So she said that could still take a walk through. I know you guys like things like this, you know. This is a pawpaw tree, not very far from the ground, and it producing fruit already. It's Nice purple. They planted a lot of plantains and mokos and stuff. Yeah. So let me walk now. Walk with me. We'll just do a nice little walkthrough. You know what these plants are? Cassava. Yep, cassava. So when you see something like this, look at it well. Cassava. Cassava. This is a tall fella, boy. Walking, we going. Eh. This is actually moko plantain. I would have brought you some footage some time ago with these same trees, but an update is always welcome. Another big bunch here, boy. I feel like the tree is starting to bend over with the weight, you know. Look at that. That's a heavy bunch there. You could tell. Right? And this is edible. This is edible, the flower. I've never prepared it. I don't know how to, but I heard that it's edible. So let me walk and go and see. We're looking out for snake, you know. We're looking out for snakes too. A young bunch here. Nice young bunch. And this is my favorite part. See, when I step into this here, I could spend the whole day, the entire day. What I would do is just put a little fireside there and roast a fish. Roast a fish. A nice big bunch up there as well. Yeah, I think there was a bunch on the ground somewhere, you know. A bunch fell. Oh, we walk and we go. Look at here. I done marked this already. This is moko plantain. Moko plantain. Alright. Nice. Firm. Full. Good for chips. Maybe we could make some later. I don't know. But when you put them to ripe and you fry them up too, they're just as delicious. The young bunches up there. You see? I think the weight of this, because this is a pretty heavy bunch, you know. Let me see if I could. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, boy, this thing heavier than suri. And suri is solid now, eh? Suri is very solid now and very heavy. So yeah, I think what happened is that the weight caused the tree to collapse on itself at this angle. It almost looks as if it is the tree sort of bent on its own and gently put the bunch of moko on the ground. And it's resting. So we go in. Now I don't know if y'all could see. I'll try to show you. This is lagoon area, but you're seeing right there. That's my mommy house. That's Uncle Bean and them there. It's not advisable to risk passing through the lagoon here to get to Uncle Bean. So we'll have to go the long route on the road. Now I want to show you something. I don't think that this is a fruit. I don't think that this is edible, but this is a palm tree. And I thought it was piwa. You know, I thought it was piwa, but they say no, it's not piwa. But if you take a look here, you will see something real fascinating. The bees, the honeybees are foraging, y'all. They are foraging. Y'all seen that? This is a real treat. This is a real wonderful thing for me to see this morning, you know. And I tell you. So you see things like these, I could sit down whole day and watch this. Now and then a hummingbird will pass through too. We may be lucky to capture one, I'm not sure. Busy at work. Busy, busy, busy at work. After all, they are bees. So when someone tells you you're as busy as a bee, take it as a compliment. Okay, let's go. As I was saying, I really thought that this was piwa. Oh, I thought it was cockroach, but it's not. I've never seen piwa up close on a tree, and I thought this might have been piwa. But what my cousin is saying is that these are just seeds. They're not edible. I get glad for a second, you know, I was really excited here just now. I say, yes man, piwa, but it's not. That's okay. We're still grateful to have a look. So from this, some of the flowers fell. These are some of the banana flowers. You can see up close, and they would have fallen from here, from this tree. Yeah, it's a really beautiful thing though, real pretty to see. And anytime I get a chance to do this, I will take a chance to do this. Hey, I used to like to do this when I was small. I watch it close. All right, we're continuing. They had plantain trees planted here, banana trees, and you know, life happened. They had a lot of coconut trees. Life happened. Things happen in life. And this is the situation. But situations like this don't stay like this for long with this family. So you see, it goes back to what I was telling you. Look, there's some water. This here is a very good indication. You see any water there? That's a very good indication as to how swampy this land is. A lot of water has accumulated, and the dry season has just begun. So we will see, hopefully God willing, how the land progresses as the dry season comes on full force. And yes, there are snakes in there. There are snakes, coconut trees. I'll give you all there are some shorter coconut trees up ahead, so I'll be able to give you all a closer look. Most times when a lot of people see coconut trees, they don't see the actual coconuts on the tree because those trees tend to be really tall. Yeah, I think. Right. So you will see the coconuts at different stages of maturity. Okay, so those are the baby, the purple coconuts. All right, and then you have some bigger ones there, and they will keep getting bigger and bigger and more mature on the bunches like these. And then the coconuts will fall off the branches, and the branches will remain bare like this. So you see, all the nuts would have fallen off of this branch already. You know how long I'm looking for my chair, boy? You know how long I'm looking for my chair? Look at where my chair is. I'm coming back for my chair. But I kind of like how it's sitting here against the coconut tree. Looking at the coconut tree with the vines growing up through the holes. This is a mango tree. We have another fallen soldier here. Another fallen soldier here. See if I can give you a nice panoramic view. You know, so I'm just walking through, enjoying your company, giving you a nice dose of country living, simple living, happy living. Some younger ones. Eye level. Eye level. You see? Smaller ones. Look how it's in it up close. Live and direct. You see? The water coconuts that you drink. This is how it begins. This is how it starts out. Yep. Look at that. Ay, ay, ay. If my children only see this. Of course there's going to be sugar cane in the mix, y'all. Of course there's going to be sugar cane in the mix. What kind of country life would it be without sugar cane? An important element. So I don't know what variety is this, but this is the purple one. It's purple one. See? This is how it grows. Sugar cane. So from the time you see a patch looking like this, and you see these jointed stalks and these long leaves, you know it's sugar cane. Okay? And all of these that coming out from the sugar cane, all of these are plants. These are plants for propagation. So you could use these for propagating and get more sugar cane. You know, on its own, if it's well tended to and there's enough water, a sugarcane patch could last several decades. I know this, we used to have one. It was big just like this, and every day was sugarcane. Every day. This is a pretty big patch. Let me see if I can stand back a little bit to give you a proper view. It starts from there, it goes around there. So I would say the diameter of this sugarcane patch is about 20 feet, give or take. I wonder if this good boy. Let me see. It's feeling nice and solid. We'll walk with this one. We'll walk with this one. Who is this here? Who is this? I don't know. No, there is no picture on it, but I wonder what it is. Anyways, let's go. Going through, going through, going through, going through. Keep going, keep going. I think they're going to be harvesting some of the bunches of the moko plantain later on. That's going to be an added treat. Where to go, boy? Ellis, where are you? Are you lost? Never. Never lost. So it's a real good size plantation here. Right in the backyard. They have utilized the land pretty good. Really well, in a very excellent way. See lots of bunches hiding in between. Yeah. A young bunch up here. See that up there? Nice young bunch. So the neighbor is doing some hydroponics on our side. Maybe we could take a walk across. Maybe, I'm not sure. So this is right next to my auntie. They set up the place real nice. Right. This is a Julie mango tree. This is what a mango tree looks like when it flowers in. When it flowers in, that's what we say in Trinidad. It flowers in. Or flowering. Yes, the correct term is flowering. This is what happens when the tree is ready to send out fruit. When the tree is preparing itself to send out some fruit. When the tree is ready to send out fruit, it will start to flower. Or flowers. Flowers in. Let me see, boy. I wonder if there's any fruit on this tree yet. It's not really mango season, you know, but we'll see. Yes, boy. Look, I seen some fruit there. We have 2 purple mangoes here. I know my aunt gonna try her best to take care of these 2 because she's a mango lover. She's a mango lover. And this is a very old tree, and she would have pruned it over the years, and she would have gotten a lot of fruit from this tree. We have a little bunch here. Baby mangoes. Continuing. Some plants growing here, coconut plants. I love to see these things, you know. A hare and a cucaracha. A hare and a bird. Hi. You made a drink for me?
Yes. I can actually drink it in the food.
Oh my gosh, you look like a fairy in this garden.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'll show you. This is the drink.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm done drinking it, I'll show you.
Is it a
Yeah.
chocolate milkshake?
I'll show you. This is.
Oh, what my mouth water one time, you know.
Okay, now I'll drink it and I'll show you when the glass is empty.
What?
What?
What? Sorry, did you actually drink something from the phone? How did you do that?
It's a game.
That's amazing.
They made the game so you can make your own drink and you can and they made you pretend to drink it.
Okay, I'd make a cup of coffee for me on it now.
Not sure how to make that, but I'll try.
Love you.
Love you too. I'll make it from this side.
Okay, I'll come in just now. Right. Okay, baby. They were all having a nice time down in Erin. Woo-hoo-hoo. I want to show you something real nice. We are finished yet, eh? We're not done. That was just a little portion. You see this situation? I come in just now. This is a situation. Ah? Hot. But this fella's sturdy, boy. You can turn a big pot here. You have small mangoes there. Julie mangoes. This is a Julie mango. Right. So, let me give all you a little idea what went on. You see all those tires on the raised beds? Come in just now, baby. My auntie did that. Right, that's my auntie, you know. Let me tell you something, eh? That's my auntie, boy. The blood in our veins similar. It's the same blood in her veins is the same blood in my veins. Because watch me, that is hard work right there, and she did it. Yeah, she would have a little help in between, but she had the vision, and she made it real. She had the vision, and she was able to make it real. So she put a lot of tires, raised beds, proper soil, proper manure, and whatever needed to go into the tires. We'll take a walk, don't worry. But what happened is that when she got sick last year, just before Christmas, everything kind of died out. So it still have a lot of wonderful things to take a look at. Oops, we still have some things here. But I told her, you know, I say, Auntie, don't worry, her hands are blessed, her children's hands are blessed, and after one time is the next. There is still life, there is still growth. These are pimento peppers. Still have peppers on the tree, you know, and the foundation has already been set. So all she has to do is just come in and start by planting, you know. Right, so let me show you something really fascinating here. This is a fallen okra tree. The okras, they start out as a flower. That's an okra flower. If you've never seen one up close, this is what it looks like. And from this, an okra will start to grow. Okay? So these are baby okras. And they'll start to get bigger. This is a bigger okra. Okay? This is a young okra. And then they will go through the maturing process. They'll get big, like these fellas here. And then they will dry up, like these fellas here. You can harvest the seeds from the dried okra pods and use it for propagating. What will happen is that a lot of animals will come and they will forage on the seeds. You know? Just walking you through the process. We have some melangen taking place there. And she really tries, eh? She really tries. And walk with me still, walk, we walking, we walking. You know what this is? This is same. This is what we call same. Okay? This is what you always see in the market selling in bags. Same. It starts out like this. Flowers. Right? And then you'd see the little baby same starting to grow. And then you'd see different stages of the maturing process. Yeah. But it's a vine. It's a vine. And there's a lot of same to pick here, boy. I should give her a hand and pick some. But it be still, this is same still, you know. Listen, man, all of this is same. All of this is same. All of this is same. So it starts from here, right? And it goes all the way down here. No, baby, are coming. Come. Yeah. Suri tell me abandon she, yes? And it comes all the way here. It's a long, long, long same setup. A long same setup. See? This is a peas tree. Pigeon peas. The ones that you all buy at the side of the road in heaps. You'd see them selling in heaps. Yes, pigeon peas. Let's see if I could give you a closer look. Pigeon peas. They come in these pods. And we used to have a real shell peas long time. So when the peas are mature, we'd come, we pick them. This is, I don't want to pick this one just yet because it's not as mature. The peas are full. That's what you see. So when what we say in Trinidad is that the pea is full, right? But these are not full yet. They're not fully matured. They're not fully developed. So I'm not going to pick it. But when they are mature, we'd come right here and snap them off the stems and put them in buckets. Start harvesting. They start off like this. This is what your pigeon peas start off as. These little red flowers. See? Right. So she still has a couple trees with a few peas. You can still get some to put in a little curry chicken, a little cascadoo. Right? This is a dried pod. I hear a hummingbird behind me. Some peas flowers are red, some are yellow. Yeah. You see this? This is razor grass pepper. Be careful around this. This will hold on to you. It'll scrape up your body. If I had more time, I would have given my aunt a little hand to clean out the You see him buying and stuff. Yeah, so, you know, hard-working woman. All my family down here hard-working. All. Every single one. It have a lazy one. So you see? Yes, baby, I come in. What are these? These are sweet potatoes. This is a sweet potato vine. The same sweet potatoes that you'd buy in the market with the purple skin. This is a sweet potato vine. And these are sweet potato flowers. Everything starts off with a flower. So when someone gives you a flower, don't refuse it. Don't reject it. They're giving you life. They're giving you happiness. Never refuse a flower, especially from a child. Yep, my hard-working family. I'm coming. My child make the coffee on the app for me, you know. Let me go and drink the coffee. Pause. Alright, so I get my thing here. Get my drink. What to do, like this?
Yeah.
With the listen at this, make all kinds of things to entertain you know. Right, so she said I could take you all. This was her seasoning garden. It's her seasoning garden. Go upstairs, babe. Tell your sisters and them get up and eat. You ate already?
I want some ice.
This is podina, big leaf thyme, we call it in Trinidad. You have two varieties. The leaves with the white trimmings, the white perimeters. Up close, podina, and this is the next variety. This is what we used to have a lot of this growing up. What are these? These are pumpkin plants, little purple pumpkin plants. They're shooting out there, either pumpkin or cucumber. They're looking like pumpkin, right? Lots of aloe vera. Lots of aloe vera. This is aloe vera. Aloe vera. Okay. And there's a lot of celery inside here. I'll see if I can give her a hand. And this is her. Well, you would have seen this before. I'll come into that now. Give me a second, right? Right, so there's still some peppers on the tree, and she's going to, I'll help her pick out some of it today and use them up, and I'll keep a few for seeds. Yeah, so you know what, yeah, real Simon thing here too, you know. There's a lot of side in between the weeds and the grass that's growing up. I feel I'll give her a hand. Yeah, fever grass. And this flower, hummingbirds love these flowers. See that? So they have a couple of seed pods there. I'll probably help myself to this one and see if I could propagate it at home to attract the hummingbirds. You see? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, but let me help you now. So Auntie wetting the garden, and that's good because the soil will soften up and I'll be able to pull out the weeds a little better for her. Right, so this is a lime tree. The limes that you buy in the market, this is a lime tree with limes on it. You have a few on the ground. When they're ripe, they fall off, and ever so often they'd pass and pick up these limes. You have to be careful, it have picker. These are pickers, the thorns. See, ooh, you have limes all there to pick up, boy. Yeah, boy. Pick up some limes. I wonder how many limes I could pick up with one hand. No, only five so far. I'll make a couple rounds. And when you're trying to exit, I have to exit hunched. So when I'm coming out from under here, I have to hunch over like this. Otherwise, picker will chuck you all over. Ooh, I get one there on my back there, just tell you though. Lime juice. Lime juice. We have to pick these melangans. This is eggplant, a very tall tree. Very tall tree, it's about 12 feet high. Yeah, so we had to pick that. And we have a nice oregano plant here. I love these, you know, I love to see these fellas. I tell you, my aunt have it live and direct. She has it live and direct. She do stick. She do stick. I'm not sure. You're getting, that's Moko planting. Moko. Moko high up. Wait, that's a tall tree. This is one of the taller trees. Nice bunch up there. Foot. I'll go wash my foot. I have a little pirha here. Now I good with this, auntie. I good with this. And we just stick with time. This is therapy for me, you know. And you just pull out some things. Like that. Gently. Yes. We put it to the side. And we will continue. I'll give you a good half an hour. I'll give her a good half an hour. See what mommy doing?
Yeah.
Mommy helping Aunty Georgie clean out these seasoning beds. So
Oh.
that she could plant more seasoning.
Oh yeah. We can make a whole bunch and sell to some of the people.
And we can inspire others to plant seasoning. Right?
Mm. And our birds are chirping all around. Mommy loves that. She also likes all the beautiful flowers and all the hummingbirds, which are nice and sound. Bye. You guys, do you always wonder if unicorns are real? Well, people say they're not real, but they are. They were real many years ago, but then people hunt them to sell their horns. And that's why. Bye. And I'm sorry about that. All the birds chirping, all just like a flower blooming for you. And we just look at the blueness of me. Oh, glory of Jesus Christ, you say goodbye. How's it going over there?
Real good. We getting through. Good, good.
Wait, boy, look how my dirt are picking up.
Yeah. You find it looking good already?
Yep.
I find so too.
Keep working.